What y'all doing? I look like I'm glowing or something. What y'all doing, huh? How come I'm glowing? What's going on? I'm like a light bulb or something. Or is it just the camera? It's all like weird or what? I got some sweet tea. It's just too sweet. I watched some movies today. I watched Three from Hell. It's not for kids for sure. It's the third in the House of a Thousand Corpses trilogy. I don't know if they're gonna make any more, but it was pretty crazy. It was kind of like 31. Any of y'all ever get on Facebook Marketplace? That chicken breast stuck in my teeth. Why am I so bright? There, it's better. Anyway. So, anybody get on Facebook Marketplace? I've sold on there before, but I haven't bought anything yet. I'm looking to buy if I can find anything. Like some guy had two Roku streaming stick pluses for like $25, $30. I was like, wow, it seems like I want to get it, but it was pending after a while. So I guess he ended up selling them or something. Or he never like put what happened with it. People sell stuff like weird stuff like like just just you can get anything and just put it on sale. It's like a online garage sale, I guess. But I try to sell good stuff, like useful stuff. Like I sold a phone for $60. It was a 720p Motorola E4. Anyways, it's a pretty good phone, but I just wanted a higher resolution. So, but it's the same resolution as my iPhone because I don't have the Plus model of the iPhone or the Max or whatever you call it. But I want to get a new iPhone, so that's what I'm thinking about because my birthday's coming up. So if my parents ask me, "Do you want something for your birthday?" I'll be like, "Yeah, give me the new iPhone that's coming out." But there's just rumors that it's coming out. Like, there's rumors about a new iPhone. Like, you know how Google Pixel phones have like the 3 and then they have the 3A. They have 4 and they probably will have a 4A. It's kind of like that, but like the Apple version of it, like a cheaper phone for the masses. So anyway, I want to get that phone if it ever comes out. The speculation is that it's going to be announced on the 30th of this month or the 31st, whichever one there is, about if they're going to have a new iPhone or what. So if there is and it's a good resolution, then I'll get it. If it's the same resolution, then I won't bother because my phone's pretty good. I'd rather have like at least full HD. Come on now, it's like 2020. All phones should be full HD and up. Anyway, so I'm using a Chromebook right now that I'm gonna sell on Facebook Marketplace if anybody wants to buy it. So I'm on the Chromebook right now, using it just to test it out. I guess it works good, but it's not full HD. So if that's what you're looking for, the best thing that I found lately to buy would be a refurbished Acer Spin 15, but I wish it had more RAM. But it has everything. It has a backlit keyboard and a full HD, and it's touchscreen. So I'm thinking about. I wanted to get it, but I was like, nah. I want something with at least 8 gigabytes of RAM. So I'm just gonna hold off on it. And I've been shopping for TVs too. I came across a TCL TV and I looked it up, and a lot of people were like saying it's real popular. I didn't even know about it till lately. I'm all late, I guess. You know, there's a lot of good TVs out there. They're just really expensive. Like, I might want to end up getting, if I save up my money, I can get maybe a Sony TV or something. Because I have a Sony TV, but it's old. It's old. It's old. But it looks good. It's clear. But to get an upgrade would be pretty nice. So yeah, I'm on this Chromebook that I'm selling, and it's pretty nice. But I think I'm asking too much for it. Like, I'm asking for 200, and I found it. You can buy it brand new for 195, but it's discontinued. So, or it's like, I think it was clearance, and then it was like sold out. So I don't know if they're gonna ever have more in stock. So I was thinking, well, since there's no new stock coming in, then it's worth more. But I'm thinking maybe somebody would, because Facebook Marketplace, people ask me to lower the price. So if they ask me to lower the price, it'll be the price that I want to sell it for anyway, and to begin with. But they're gonna ask me to lower the price, so I might as well put a higher price. So I don't know if that was a good thing to do or not, but I'm thinking about selling it for $20 cheaper than that because I wouldn't buy I used one of these for 200, but I would buy it for 280. I mean, 180. It's nice. It's just a steep price. I might as well go buy the Acer. It has pretty much the same specs, but the addition it has a backlit keyboard, so that's nice. But I've had Acer keyboard keys like mess up on me. They came off, so I don't know about Acer too much. Like, to get something like that would be like taking a risk. At least with this keyboard on this Chromebook, all the keys are intact and they're not going anywhere. That's pretty sturdy. And I also like that it's a plastic uh, mold. The system is plastic, and it's easier to take care of. You don't have to worry about like getting it all like if it was aluminum or metal, it would get like dings in it. And I understand plastic can break, but it's pretty sturdy. Like if you treat the computer good, it'll last you. So yeah, like I don't know, for some reason I like plastic computers better than metal ones. They're more, they're I don't know. I like the feel of it. They feel more like, I don't know, comfortable. I guess because like metal laptops, they're like cold and they get hot. They get hotter when it's hot, right? They get cold when it's cold and hot when it's hot. They're not good conductors of cool and heat. Plastic, it's always like pretty much the same temperature. If it gets cold, it doesn't get cold. If it gets hot, it really doesn't get hot. So if they could just make plastic laptops that are more durable, like also like rubbery uh, laptops, like the bumpers on the sides for if you drop it. But yeah, so like after looking for laptops and stuff, I figured out which one I want to get is the Chromebook, the Chromebook Pixelbook Go or something. Unless I get a cheap laptop. So the only gripe I have about this laptop right here is that it's 720p resolution. So if it was 1080, I'll be happy. They should make the standard 1080, right? Because like 1134 by 768 or whatever. That's just like too old school, I guess. Even though they make computers like that still, but I don't see why. There's already 4K, there's already 8K, and they're back there making computers 1344 by 768. It's like, dang, what are y'all doing? Why would they make computers like that in today's day? I remember back in like almost 20 years ago, 1280 by 1024 was a resolution. That was a okay resolution. That was back in the CRT television days. So if they can make a resolution like that for desktop computers, then laptops should be 19 years later or 18 years later. It should be all at least HD to be the basic. Doesn't make sense to be like a low resolution. but I might end up buying some more low resolution stuff. It just depends on how cheap it is. If you get a good deal, then you can ignore the resolution and be like, oh well, at least you can see it. You can see it and it's clear. It's just not like all that in a bag of chips. At least you can like, at least it works, you know. But I'm just weird. Like I'm weird when it comes to electronics. I guess I like higher end stuff, but always end up buying cheap stuff because I know that like not too far down the road they're gonna have something that's way better all the time. So what's the use of spending a lot of money if like in about like 2 or 3 years it's gonna be like not even high end anymore. It's gonna be maybe low end, but more likely like uh, mid range. I miss Foofy. I always heard horror stories about that if dogs lick you, you can get like amputated and you can get sick and all that. I was like, I'm gonna let Foofy lick me. I don't care. If it happened to me because of Foofy, then oh well, it's Foofy. I miss her so much. She's a ghost now. It's like Zero from A Nightmare Before Christmas. Foofy's like that or what? She's a ghost. What's when you watch anime in the beginning it says Gonzo? What the heck's that? Is it the Muppets or what? Or what? And in Japanese, Garfield is wait, Ghostbusters is Garfield. That doesn't make sense to me. I wonder if my nephew still likes Ghostbusters. My nephew was like, play the Ghostbusters music. I put on the song. He said, no, not that one. And I put in the soundtrack of the the score of the latest one. He said that's not it either. And I was like, well, what is it then? I couldn't figure it out. So I played I don't know which one. I forgot which one I played, but he was like, that's not it. Prescribe some lotion stuff for my skin because it gets dry and it like it what does dandruff do? It flakes off. Like my skin gets dry and flakes off all the time. So I was like, I guess I'm gonna put lotion on it. I don't want to use that prescription stuff because it has steroids in it. I didn't want to mess with steroids. So, anyways, I want to buy some facial lotion just made for your face, so I can put it on. But I haven't shopped for it. Uh, so everybody is like selling out of all that uh, antibacterial stuff or what, like hand sanitizer and Lysol and all that stuff selling out or what? This is how God wants us to die or what? It's the most merciful way, or what? You buy like a flu kind of thing, or what? It's pretty crazy. It's like a horror movie. What's going on with the virus thing? You have less of a chance of getting infected by a zombie, or the airborne. Is it airborne sickness, or it's like if somebody coughs or sneezes on you, or and droplets get on you, then that's it. It sucks. At least it takes a zombie to bite you to turn you to a zombie too. But what happens with zombies that have like grandma gums? Like, what do they do? They can't turn anybody, or what? Those are the cool zombies, or what? They're just there. Anybody use T-Mobile home internet, the LTE one? It's like $50 a month for unlimited internet, and it's like a cell signal internet. If I didn't have internet, then and I was like living in a rural area, and I would probably want to get that because like it like during a storm, if the power gives out, because it's plugged in, but it has a battery to back it up, so the internet's still going even though your electricity's out. And if you have like a tablet or a phone on Wi-Fi or a laptop that still has power, like from the battery, then you can get online still, even though the storm, has taken the electricity out. So that's pretty nice feature about that with like DSL or cable or fiber lines or whatever they have out there. uh, when the power goes out, then it goes out. Then you don't have internet. You just can't do anything. Yeah, like I was on some webcam thing, and like they messaged me, "You can't be smoking," and I was like, "What? I'm not even smoking." It was weird because there was like a fog right here. So I had to change my picture. I should go play with the bear. What? Bad news bears. Bad news bears. Bad news bears. So yeah, this laptop's pretty good. I mean, if it came down to it, I had no choice. Like if they didn't sell it anymore, and I really wanted this model for the way it works, it's worth $200 used. But you can always buy something that has more features for about around the same price. If you're looking to buy like used or refurbished stuff, so I don't know. It's about the price is about there where prices are. Who knows? I might just be like, okay, 180. What do you want? Do you want to ask me for 140 or what? What's going on? think when it came out, when it first came out, it was like $279. And on Black Friday, it was like on sale, and then what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, so this laptop thing, this Chromebook, it's pretty nice. I have a Chromebook, I have a Pixelbook and a Pixel Slate, and they work pretty good. I like those, but I always end up using this like generic one, uh, but lightly use it. I was gonna say, oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, this Chromebooks expire. Like how if you have Windows 10, it's good until they come out with another kind of Windows, and then it expires like down the road. Well, this this Chromebook that I'm on, it's good until I think 2024. So that's another thing to keep in mind when buying Chromebooks. If you buy an old Chromebook, it might be expired already or gonna be expired. So at least for $200 to get 4 years of use of it seems pretty good. But I wish that they didn't expire. That'd be nice. You could use them forever. That's one downside of Chromebooks that they expire. The bear's going to sleep or what? It's already like 11:48 over here. Let's see. Sing a little bit or what? I can't sing it. It's a good song or what? I wish I could play some jams. All right, guys. I'm going to go jam out. Get out of here. Is that a rooster back there? right there. What are you doing? Check it. All right. Bye.